Okay, so how's everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing good. Yesterday we kind of stopped the stream at a pretty pivotal moment. I guess we're gonna see how this goes. It'd be nice if we had some high potions. I'd probably pop one right about now, but whatever. Let's just get started, I suppose. Okay, now that we're back from back from a different stream, had some time to sleep on it. Actually, hold on. Okay, just wanted to check some stuff. Now let's get started. So it seems like we have to go and face Garuda. It'd be nice if we had another high potion. I wonder if we can just kind of find one around here. We did spend some time, like, just killing all the enemies here. It seems like reloading that save didn't respawn them. I guess they don't want you to get too broken too soon. Or maybe those are just special enemies because she just summoned them. I mean, she was no joke the first time we faced her. Something tells me she's not going to be any easier if we have to face her. But I think Sid's with us if I'm not mistaken this time, so maybe things will be better. So I've been, and I guess it doesn't really matter if you don't watch the recording. Oh yeah, there he is. But I've been recording everything in 4K, 4K 60. And I guess I probably should have checked what this game ran at, because it doesn't run at 4K 60. Actually, well, I'll explain it after the cutscene.
He's in there. I know it.
We talking about what's his name? Dominant of Fire, the Free. Must be who he's talking about. Oh, straight to the overworld. Wasn't expecting that. So anyways, apparently when we play this game on graphics mode, it's like 1440p upscaled to 4K, but it runs at 30 FPS. If we were doing that, I mean, if that was running at 60, I'd record that at 4K, but unfortunately it's not. And which is kind of surprising how, it's only 4K 30. Then what's even more surprising is the frame rate mode is 1080p upscaled to 1440p, and it tries to target 60. I think it stays there most of the time, but there's some hiccups here and there. So like from now on, I'm going to be recording and uploading in 1440p at 60 FPS. Saves me a lot of time because 4K is kind of a pain to work with and upload. Okay, so let's see. The Eye of the Tempest. Born of the darkness buried deep within a broken Lady Benedicta, the Eye of the Tempest is an uncontrollable vortex of immense proportion, fed solely by Garuda's raw fury. Alright. Is this just going to be a straight boss fight? Oh, you know what? We should have taken the time to go. We should have went back to the hideout, bought some high potions. Maybe rested at a bed. Bound to be an inn, right? Been 13 years, he's got the same robes.
Wait! Clive, was that?
The Dominant. The man who killed my brother.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Look out!
Let's hope that guy didn't get squished. Maybe his lightning protected him.
And so's Torgo.
Oh, looks like we're on our own.
About us. You've been waiting for this. Go!
Sid!
Great. Don't even have Torgal with us. If we find an obelisk, maybe, hopefully there's one pretty soon, we can go to the hideout. If it's even possible. Awakening. What was that supposed to be? That the name of the quest? Or we can't do much of anything.
Where did he go?
Except to run. Hopefully we can find out who the hell he is. Ooh. Whoa. I think that was Garuda right there.
I'm not here for you, Garuda!
Kind of weird that she just kind of left me alone. I gotta say, the cutscene to this place looked amazing. It's kind of got me excited for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's bound to look better than the first part of the remake. Hopefully by the time they're done, it'll still be on Final Fantasy V. Or I mean, it'll still be on PS5. And not a PS6. Having to buy 3 consoles just to play one game. How can that guy just move around unrestricted? Why is Garuda giving me a hard time? I wonder if that dude, like, I wonder if
found you.
I wonder if we're like looking at the tale of like this, you know, the same side of the coin. You have person Benedicta, who has lost control of their icon and turned into them, right? And maybe this guy right here has mastered Ifrit and can control him at will. Kind of like, if you guys watch One Piece, kind of like having a devil fruit and then having the awakened form. And
You called me! Why?
it was called Awakening, whatever this is. Watch, it's Joshua. It's gotta be Joshua, right? Or his father. Somebody, it's gotta be somebody he knows. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be the dude that we that taught us how to fight when we were young. Pretty much the fighting tutorial guy. Oh. Was I supposed to dodge that? And they give you so much time for that too. She's massive. Now I wonder if this fight's gonna be anything like the Final Fantasy XIV fight.
Where is he? Where is the dominant?
Oh, we have full health, so that's nice.
Not this time.
I'll get that perfect dodge, I suppose. Be hard to hit. Another perfect dodge, okay. Precision dodge. Well, at least she doesn't have too much health. And her attacks are pretty easily telegraphed. At least some of them. Okay, that one we dodged really early, though, you know. Okay, so what's this? Takedown. Larger enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauges are reduced to 50%. Using Garuda's Deadly Embrace, and a partially staggered enemy will topple it, leaving it vulnerable to following attacks. Cool, cool. Forgot about having Garuda's her powers. I completely forgot about that.
Too slow.
Alright, things are going perfect right now. Alright, staggered. Things are going perfect. I don't think we even got hit yet, right? Half health. Staggered once. No damage. One more stagger and we're done. Oh, second phase, maybe? Past half health. This is much easier than your other form. Aerial Blast. This must just be straight up anger and can't control whatever the hell's going on. Oops. Her having more control is probably better for her. This is, you can definitely tell the inspirations they took from the MMORPG. It's pretty much an MMORPG, to be honest. Good thing we've played it. You know, I kind of want to buy it for a console. I wonder how that would go. I wonder if I could just, like, play it on PlayStation. Oh, we got hit. Oh, did we get hit? No. It'd be nice to just play it on PlayStation. Just kind of want to see how it plays with, like, the controller. I guess I can play it on my Steam Deck. Ooh. Oh, there it goes. First hit. Okay, she's almost. Oop, 2 hits. Alright, alright. Gonna screw it up now. Oh, come on. I don't want to use any potions if I can avoid it. There we go. That sucks. We got hit. Man, good thing we did pretty well on this fight. 3 hits to a ton of damage. Oh, can we finish her? Oh, we can't. Oh, we're not doing it. Oh, there must be some event that happens with their death. Yeah, a special event. Probably some active time. Yep, there it is. Cinematic scene. Hey, fearless noob, welcome to the stream. I feel like they should, like, cut the like, that's way too much time. I suppose they don't want you to screw it up. Right. They just want to make, I guess, want to keep you engaged, not so much try to fail you on that. Ooh. Was that in our eye socket? Or I didn't think so at first, but it kind of looks like it. Man, when they give us crafting materials, they sure do give us a lot. Yeah, I think it was. What a brutal way to go. Kind of wild how much easier this was than her other, than the chill form. Or more under control form, I should say. Now let's see, where is this icon of fire? Ooh, not dead yet. Ooh, she can regen. Interesting.
You're nothing but a monster.
How can she do that?
And I will not let you stand in my way!
Oh, something's going on. Awaken. Oh, we have to awaken our power somehow? Awaken Child of Fate. Awaken Ifrit. Wait. Oh, so that's what it was. We killed. We're afraid, right? I could have sworn I had that idea at some point. That we killed him. Yeah, because it looked like we were inside Ifrit, looking at her brother being killed. Yes. So we're the one who killed him.
Clive!
I don't know why I forgot that point. I love how they put such an importance on a free. I mean, because they could have picked any. Well, I don't know. I mean, how many? I don't know how many icons are. Have two icons that both share an element, like Phoenix and a free. Probably is a lot. Can't think of any wind ones, but I think there is. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Kind of reminds me of the giant battles in Bayonetta 3. Let's see: melee, square, range, triangle, R1 to evade, iconic lunge. It's pretty much the same combat. Charge. Let's see, can be used to charge an enemy, covering great distances in a short period of time, as well as dealing damage if the enemy is struck. Other abilities. All abilities available while embodying a free can be confirmed on the abilities tab in the main menu. Melee, pummel. So let's see, 4 squares in a row. Or no, 3 square. No, 3 square 3 times. The finisher for that. The ranged attack, the dodge, and okay, so that's everything we just talked about. Oh my god, dude, you see how much damage we're doing? That's awesome, dude. Oh, did she do something? Did I grab? Oh no. Yeah, she ain't winning this. These fights are so awesome. Oops. Oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? Dodge right. Dude, I couldn't dodge that. Hey, definitely doesn't move that fast. Okay, okay. Maybe we will. I don't know. Man, that does a lot of damage, that lunge. She has so much more HP than we do. It's wild. We gotta be careful though. I think dodging is probably we dodge enough to lunge so we get within the lunging distance. That's what we need to do. Turn it to fire. Toss it back at her. Uh-oh. Thought he was gonna turn it molten. The music's not that bad. Dude, that was bad. Dude, only 600. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, things are not going well. We gotta be more careful. But 104,000 damage. Oh, it knocks hers out. Just walk through them this time. Whoa! Didn't see that. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, we shouldn't be doing this bad, to be honest. We're gonna do another 100. I wonder how I did 100,000. Oh no, there it is. 84. Is that? I wonder if that was always like that. Yeah, we got to do that more often. That's the moneymaker right there. How dare you pick me up? Who do you think you are? Oh, now we're fighting on rocks? Classic anime. It's like Dragon Ball, dude. Shooting energy blasts and we're just like straight up dodging them. bit. Oh, there we go. There's some damage. Come on. Where's my Hellfire? You tell me I don't have a special move, a limit break, whatever you want to call it. A summoning attack. Midir versus the Abyss colorized. Yeah, oh! My arm. I'm not even doing anything at this point. They've been fighting by themselves for almost a minute. Kind of wild to have such a long cutscene in the middle of a fight. Just keeps going. There's my arm. I'm surprised he doesn't have any, like, energy blast he can shoot from his mouth. I wonder if, and like, I'm sure there's gonna be more of these fights. I wonder if a lot of the other fights are gonna be like this. Straight QTEs the whole time. Like we're both pretty much dying. Did so poorly in this fight. Though we're not taking any damage. Hellfire, here we go. Finish it off. This doesn't kill her or nothing, though. Or at least it better kill her with that little amount of health. There we go. 200,000. Almost. Gardus slain. And just think, this is we were like 20 minutes away from this in yesterday's stream. Oh my, I don't know if you guys remembered, but at probably like a couple episodes back, but in yesterday's stream, I talked about how I didn't like that the HP was going up, by 50 each level. And I said, watch, when we hit level 17, we'll be at, 1,350 HP. Of course, the game skips level 17 and puts us straight at 1,400. Just to prove me wrong. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Man, we're getting a lot of these. I don't know how much we have. Wind Shard. The power of the icon Garuda. Made manifest, a shard of crystal is a light, as the feathering can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. No items. Or no equipment, I should say. What a fight, dude. Maybe, well, at this point, I'm sure he's bound to know that he's the one who killed his brother. He can snap himself out of this.
Control it, Clive! It is you, isn't it, Clive?
I wonder.
Stop this! Now!
Then I wonder if that guy with the hood is just a freak in human form. I wonder if this guy can turn into Rama. Oh. This is what happened when Benedicta turned into Guru. Oh, here's Ramu. Come on, old man with that huge ass beard. Ah, there he is.
I said stop!
You gotta love that Ramu is always in the He's always the helpful icon. It was like Ganondorf. Or no, what's the guy's name? Gandalf. Much Tears of the Kingdom. Like Ganondorf? No. Gandalf. Just for that 1 second.
You're too nice is your problem. Bloody mess, this.
Wonder what happened to Benedicta. Can't be too pleasant.
Oh, Clive. The ghost you've been chasing, it was inside you all along. They'll be damned if I know what that means.
Oh, that must be Benedicta's bracelet. I think that's what... Pretty sure she was holding that.
Oh.
Alive or dead? I'd say she's probably alive. At least for now.
Why? Why did you have to listen to him? Benner. This can't be what you wanted, can it?
Well, maybe not. Thought she might not die because, you know, being Garuda and all. Figured they might want to use Garuda in the story at some point. But maybe Garuda will go to somebody else. Not us, I suppose. Even though they're going to give us, you know, the powers from multiple icons it seems. I doubt we're going to be able to transform into them. Probably just going to be afraid. Well, that's the second person we killed as a Freet that we know of. Who knows what happened during those? Oh, I was supposed to say, oh, this is sometime later. Who knows what happened between those 13 years? Villainous for the Holy Empire.
His Majesty!
Odin. Love Odin.
The king is bold or desperate.
Look how giant he is.
Personally, Your Highness.
Of course.
Oh, spear, dragoon. Who would it be?
Grigor's breath fill your wings.
Don't tell me it's just a dragoon. Okay. What's he gonna do? Oh, Bahamut? Oh, I love Odin, but he's dead. Yeah, I think that's the horse with what, 3 or... It's got 6 legs, yep. I think that's Bahamut.
It's Bahamut!
Oh,
The prince is with us!
I've been dying to see this. Hands down, the best summon. Another pretty dope song, I must say. I wonder whose theme this is. Almost sounds like Odin's theme. Just on how it's just how I feel. I'm not familiar with it. Oh, got perfect control. Wonder why they gave him the spear of. It's not like Bahamut has a spear.
Reform the cohorts. At once.
Your Highness.
Saboteurs.
Their attacks are frequent and widespread, even in the Holy Capital.
The capital. What of my father? Is
His
he...
radiance is safe. But he has ordered the city guard strengthened. We can expect no reinforcements.
That is of no matter. The Emperor's safety is paramount. I shall deal with our enemies here. All of them.
Dude's got a professional spear holder. Can't even be bothered to hold his own weapon. Oh, they put us in jail. I think we're in the hideaway. I don't see what those chains are gonna do. Oh.
It was me.
Yeah, so he doesn't freak out, I suppose.
I killed Joshua.
Bringing weapons in here.
Ah, you're awake.
Not the best idea.
You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you.
Do it.
Eh?
Kill me. It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah!
I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom.
Do we have no clothes on? I thought it was just no shirt, but
It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type. I'll, see you in the hall.
oh yeah. And no pants either. Is that the same thing we had on? It's a tad bit different, but yeah, maybe not. Man, this cutscene's been going on forever. Wow, that was an epic. The Wages of Guilt. Quest luck. There are certain times during the game that side quests will become temporarily unavailable until progress has been made through the main scenario. At such time, quest givers will be indicated with a lock. How many are there? I don't see any. I guess we can go check some of these other things, though. I don't see any side quests unless we have to see them first before they pop up on the map.
May as well hear what he has to say.
New items, new crafting recipes. Party makeup has changed. Didn't even know we had a party. At least not one that we can access in the menu. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Maybe our sister's awake. She's bound to be awake to
Don't
keep us
go
from.
making me throw you back in there now, eh?
Yeah, maybe she'll help us, or prevent, forbid us from killing ourselves, pretty much, I suppose.
Can you see I'm busy here?
You want to look at it that way?
What's saying Fordian, do you?
Oh, finally an upgrade to a weapon. I wonder if these are weapons that we should make, or we should save these things. Well, it's a slight upgrade, but I suppose if we were using these weapons. Dark Sash. What's that? I wonder what that heart is supposed to signify. HP? What else can we do? I guess it's a good thing we didn't, just waste everything.
Should last you a good while.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is HP. Well, at least we won't have the same even, 50, plus HP every level. We'll have some weird numbers now. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let's get this.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And hopefully, okay. Guess let's use the weapon. I don't see if there's really a need to save this item. Actually, hold on. Before I do that,
Fine.
I want to see if, what the item description is. Oh, we read this already. Just says used in crafting. I'm just a little worried that it might come up in future
Make it
recipes, but maybe not.
What's saying Fordian, do you?
I feel like they might say something if it did.
Should last you a good while.
What's the point of this upgrade? Oh no, it's already a +1. Never mind. Steel crowns.
That it?
Yeah, I guess. Let's see if how's the weapon look. Stand in the light here.
Bahamut had at it by all accounts. Not by Belinus Tor.
Oh, yeah, it's got a feather on it.
It's a
Pretty
wonder
cool
we
looking
didn't
weapon.
feel it here.
Oh, we can't swing it though. Alright, let's see what she's got for sale.
And what do you want? Coin purse weighing you down?
Yeah, we do have a lot of money. Oh, I forgot we could have just bought some stuff. Wonder if it would have been better to buy this. And then just upgrade it instead of just buying a +1. Damn it, we could have bought this. Oh well. I guess we'll just save ourselves 1,400. Yeah, I feel like money's easier to get than materials. Yeah, not much of an upgrade. It's not even that expensive. Reduces Rook's Gambit cooldown by 2.7 seconds. I don't even know what that is. Let's buy the potions.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
I don't really know if we need all that stuff, but I'll put it on anyways.
Come again. Or don't.
Or I'll buy it anyways.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Kind of pricey for those stone skin or those tonics. Now we do have probably a bunch of ability points. Yep. We can use it on that. Not a bad move. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames, while also partially restoring Clive's HP. Yeah, let's do that. Damn, that much to upgrade it. But we can also use this. Maybe it's better just to quickly get a bunch of moves and then worry about upgrading them later. Jump back and deliver a punishing counter. If the jump evades an attack, counter potency is increased. Can be used in midair. Actually, you know what I do want to upgrade? Our fire ability. Oh, I forgot I had this. We also can taunt. Yeah, let's learn it. It's only 40. Where's our flame ability? Oh, charge magic. $82 points. I guess there's no wind magic, huh? Oh, there's a Rook's Gambit. The magic not here? Or I mean, oh, I guess it's just charged magic. It applies to both. I see. Okay. What else can we do? There's Sid, but let's check out these other things first. Now that we have an opportunity. Ooh, that flashbang. Let's see. Replay any previously cleared stage and be awarded a score based on performance, restriction on level, gear, consumables applied. Gameplay mode will be defaulted to action. In arcade mode, you can re-challenge previously completed stages and be scored on your performance. Gear and level restrictions are applied. Both are awarded for performance in battle. The more complex your battle techniques, the higher your score. The higher your score, the better overall rating, CBAS. Successfully performing battle techniques are displayed in real time on the right hand of the screen. Technique scoring is as follows. Rainbow. Hold on. 40, 50, 60,000. While level, consumable items and gear predetermined for each stage. Icon abilities can be customized to one's liking. Also, equipment restrictions do not apply to accessories. So I guess these are just certain fights. Oh, we can even turn off the cutscenes. I was hoping that we would get prizes, but man, that actually might be good for, if someone decides to speed run this game and you get some practice in on those fights. Or play any previously cleared stage, but at current level. Interesting. So this is kind of the same thing. Oh no. Actually, no, this is the whole level. The mode can be used to revisit cutscenes, collect forgotten items, earn experience and AP, or retry missed achievements. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad we can go back. Wonder what this fourth one is. Alright, I like that. Another thing they brought from Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, so we got this jukebox, which probably doesn't have anything
What's this?
new.
Thirds is? You greedy.
You.
So let's just
You
check it
fella.
anyways. Maybe they gave us a new one for free. Oh, I guess we do find other ones, right? The Sound of Silence. Very funny. You hear it? I don't. They literally gave us a track of silence. That's the one they put it at. Let's just leave it. Alright, and now the food. Where? Oh no, it's up there.
Never knew dung had
I don't know
so
if I've
many
ever
uses.
talked to this guy. Wizened man.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
Oh yeah, I never talked to
You
him.
could say that.
He's the
Well
fat
then,
chocobo guy.
Allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Let's hope I don't have to pronounce your name.
Quite a mouthful, I know.
Can I just call you
Which
Mr.
is why
H?
everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
Sure, why not? I don't even know what this is
I have
about.
compiled some new entries.
Let's see, the
if you would
Thousand
like to see them.
Tomes. The Thousand Tomes is a comprehensive compendium of Valestian lore, covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information is constantly added as Collide progresses through the story. Past active time lore events can also be viewed here.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Well, oh, nice. Oh, interesting. There's a level associated with it.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
And we got new entries. What does selecting it do? Oh, it just keeps going. Look at that, deeper, deeper. Oh no, we're just going back and forth now. I see. It's just information, I suppose. Well, it's good to know.
What subject shall we consider
Oh, whoa.
today?
Compiled knowledge, relevant topics. I don't know why there's a level associated with it.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Maybe we should read one thing,
Good day. Or
since it's relevant. A fire aspected icon that emerged in the years of the Realm Age 60, when Imperial forces attacked the Rosarian stronghold of Phoenix Gate. Clad in infernal flame, the fiendish creature flung itself against the Phoenix, overpowering the icon with a strength and ferocity never seen before. Its reappearance was to usher in a second shocking revelation. That is, that its dominant was none other than Clive Rossfield. Masked and unmasked. Oh, this must have been...
the door to the shelves shall ever be open.
That must have been there from the beginning. And now that we know who Afreed is, let's get that second entry. Okay, so I think that's it in terms of, little icons signifying new stuff. Where we can talk to everybody, but let's go and talk to Sid.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
don't.
Ah, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
The dude sounds exactly like the Turtle Pope from Elden Ring. I'm assuming you're talking about that Tomes guy. It's been a while since I played Elden Ring. I don't remember how the Pope sounds like. I wouldn't be surprised, though.
have you come for a tale? Or perhaps you have one of your own.
I don't know. I'd have to listen to it side by side. It's been too
You're
long.
always welcome at my table.
Or I suppose we could just look up who that voice actor is. He's not some generic character. He pretty much runs an important feature. So, probably would be pretty easy to find his voice actor and compare it to the Turtle Pope. Alright, let's get out of here. I wonder what's with all these chains that are like just kind of in this section of the map. Kind of wild how small the map is, to be honest. I wonder if it'll open. I mean, it's bound to open up. All right. The King's Fall. Here tumble the waters of the Empire's brooks and bournes to converge into a single resplendent cataract where the bygone king is said to have lost both life and kingdom. Let's get started. Another new area. Everything's called the Holy Empire of Sandbrook, or however you pronounce that.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gab's waiting for us up ahead.
This guy's the king of shortcuts.
Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumors all point to... That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gab.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
The Hunter and the Hunted. Wonder if this weapon. I do love the little feather on the weapon though. Kind of looks like a rapier. Actually, I wonder if
This is stupid.
Benedicta's
I'm the dominant of fire.
weapon kind of looks
We
like.
sent Galv on a wild goose chase.
Well, you didn't know it at the time. God, what is it? What's with games and spiders, man? Do they all have to put spiders in their game?
More killing. And for what? Get him!
At least they're not that detailed. And then we're moving pretty fast. Can't really even see what the spiders are about. Can I kill them? Punish. Oh my god, don't even remind me of that. That was probably the one that stuck in my mind the most. The worst when it comes to spiders. That Bloodborne spider one. How awful. So we can put our weapon there. We go. Look at that. So we can cut our weapon with fire. An ability we've had, for quite a while at this point. I'd say probably like the start of the game. As soon as we started putting ability points and abilities, I think we had that one. Because it was pretty cheap and I got it.
What now?
That's the best spider room ever. And not everybody can like spiders as much as you. In fact, I think most people are on my side. Look at that, it's the... Oh, what's that guy's that? The Torrent... What's that dude? Torrent boss? On the bridge?
Not this time.
In Dark Souls 1, I forget his name. Ah, this time that.
Sick of Torgal. There's a good boy. A little help.
Right, there we go. Oh, we have that other ability. What happened to that? Equip the build. Oh, where is it? Gear. Oh, here we go. Rising flames. Oh, we can only have 2, unfortunately. So this is an AoE. This is a single target damage. I guess it's also AoE, so let's switch it with this. Oh, we can't. I guess after the fight. Oh well.
Get over here. Not this time.
I shouldn't have done that in the air. Mistake. I don't think we even dodged that. It just straight missed us. That one I never see coming.
Come on.
Oh. That was my fault. Trying to push a different button. I could see why they might want to put a story mode. If somebody just wants to experience the story and they suck at playing. This can get quite complicated. I'm sure there's going to be other icons that we're going to be able to swap to. Can't wait to. I wonder how many icons are in this game. Because so far their design has been amazing. Yeah, you got probably Leviathan is probably going to be here. Wonder what else is going to be here. We already saw Odin, Bahamut.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight to a nest of bloodthirsty beasts.
There must be others. I can't think of any on the top of my head.
You like that, don't
Instead
you?
of like off the wall ones. I doubt we're going to see Doom Train. Trying to think of just classic ones. No one that comes to mind is Leviathan. Oh well, I suppose if it comes to me, I'll think about it. Hopefully we find some more potions. I don't have to waste anything.
Can't be much further now.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a place I couldn't go back to. Well, hopefully there was nothing else in the other direction. Oh, wrong ability. Though I suppose it worked. This is the one that cost me 1,600 points. I like it. But that also gives me HP back. I should have paid attention to my HP. I wonder if it's only like the specific, you know, when my HP's got that, where it's opaque and all that. Like the only, you know, piece of my HP that can be healed by Torgal. These guys. Insects and spiders. Perfect, right? All these accessibility settings, and they don't have arachnophobia. Not that I would probably need that. Another one, really?
Come on.
Oh, that ability we just used.
It's over.
I think it's actually not even ready yet. Can't believe it. Nope, not even ready. So I guess it's gonna take a lot longer before we can use it again.
My wounds, boy.
Look, it's why that I killed all these spiders. Oops. Kill the spider. Dude, I hate... That's the one thing I don't like about that ability. Cannot do anything about it. Go 180. How much HP do I get for this? Alright, not a lot. Toss the high potion, why not? Oh, I was like... I thought that stagger gauge was going on much longer than it should have. Wonder how much my magic attack does. Gotta pay attention.
Not this time.
Not worth it. Even to charge it, we do way more damage with our melee combo. Damn it. Should be better at this. We played all that Souls practice. And we're still making these mistakes. We should be an expert. I forgot that's not a good idea. Not use that move on staggered enemies. Does not work out. Alright. That only cost us a high potion. Hopefully we get one back. Perfect. I was half expecting maybe to get a potion. A high potion? Take that. Oh, please cross the bridge. It's gonna collapse, isn't it? Or get destroyed.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Is that Gav?
Gav!
Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head!
Out of my way.
Good luck.
You made your choice!
Yeah, these guys were a joke. And there goes that one. Hopefully one of them is strong. Ooh, the parry. Nice. That one's got a lot of HP. Take these guys down first. Oh, he's guarding. Well, he doesn't have that much HP. That just keeps over. And I've noticed that move lasts a lot longer if you keep smashing square. Oh, the Dragoon is back. Or a different Dragoon. Oh. With his dragon friend too. Oh, that guy's not easy.
There he is! Don't let him escape!
You gotta be kidding me.
Kill the deserter!
Someone's gotta help me, no? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, one thing, you know, the dragon and the dragoon and all these other enemies. Kinda wild.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late. Gaut's in trouble.
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
I suppose, if you say so.
Watch yourself, lad.
Come on, you kidding me?
Die, you bastard!
Oh, did he block that? Oh, we got some HP back. I'll take that.
All right. One down, one to go.
My wounds, boy!
Ooh. There we go, staggered. Man, he's got a lot of HP. Oh, I guess the dragon's dead. Not worth it to charge that attack. Oop, double jump, I didn't realize that. Oh well. Ooh, we can dodge in the air. I guess it's not too surprising. Oh, damn it. That sucks. Oh, we took that damage.
Not this time.
They got us anyways. Damn it. He's always got a second attack. I never expected it, to be honest. Well, Mirage died. I know that attack. By the way, if you guys don't know, my main character I have in Final Fantasy XIV is a dragoon.
When could these bastards fly?
Wish my Mirage
But what
dive
goes
was that
up
good.
Must come down. Bloody time waster.
I love that they put the
Come
dragoon
on,
as
let's finish
the
him off.
as like the reoccurring tough enemy from the Imperials. That's the last little bit of HP. Come on. Okay, we took him out. Could have been better. We wasted a potion, a high potion. Although I think we gained a level. More than that. Just crafting items, no gear.
Come on.
I guess he got over his sadness about killing. Come on, I was about to say it's a one-on-one, but I guess it's 2-on-1. You got this? No. Oh, it's more than 2-on-1.
Shit!
Come on, fight back. There we go. You got reinforcements. Oh, I guess not. That was quick.
Clive!
Give me your hand!
Doesn't have a hand.
Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Ah, he's dead.
I've got you.
Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna freak and just not grab him. Love how the dog helps in that. I love this dog. I love Torgal. He's awesome. Definitely the most wholesome character in the game.
Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
Well, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be in this situation to begin with.
So, what news?
Straight to the point.
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
Yo, welcome to the stream, Cat.
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And that's a very awkward few moments there. I think it's the first time I've seen him smile, like this whole game. Kind of wild. Who is this?
No birds returning this year.
Oh, these guys.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not.
Oh, red
Running
hair.
out of time.
Joshua.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Gotta be Joshua. I think it looked like
Back
curly
to where
red
it all
hair.
began.
Oh, there he goes. I knew it. Well, I suspected it, but
He must be stopped.
I wonder what happened. Wait. If that is Joshua, then why did somebody who looked just like this guy appear 13 years ago? Is there some time travel shenanigans about to happen? I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see, or play and see. Oh yeah, I heard about that thing with Russia, Cat. But I don't know. They be saying a lot of things online and on the news. Who knows if it's even propaganda? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so let's continue, I guess, back to the hideaway. Wonder why they didn't just call it the hideout. Also, those chains. I think the chains, like the hideaway is the only place where the chains
Spitting great gouts of fire you was like a
completely
bleeding volcano.
block it off.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Right.
Oh, he doesn't want to confront her.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill. Oh, new stuff. Well, this is new.
Isn't the Moogle fun?
Oh, it's just a new area. Yeah, I just want to get that that little icon. Just want to get it out of there.
Let's get this fixed before.
I don't know if we are really gonna do any of that stuff, but who knows?
It's true then. It really is you.
I was about to say when you pulled that sword out.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
I wonder if she's gonna
So
ask.
you.
I wonder if she's gonna ask about Joshua.
I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate.
Flashback?
Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
I'm loving the game, Cat.
And took you back to Ironhome.
It's just getting better and better.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night...
Well, that guy didn't have the hair.
He spoke to me.
Maybe they just chose not to show it at that moment.
What did he say?
We have found you.
We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, all right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
Pretty sure she's my sister.
I'll see you soon, then.
Oh, no, she's not.
Clive.
She's not. She's not. She's from the other kingdom, right? I don't think she is my sister,
I should be ready
actually.
too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend
Yeah,
needs
she's
to get
not.
dressed.
I don't know why I
Let's
thought...
get this fixed
yeah.
before someone...
Maybe like a sister. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking she was a sister. Okay, we got 2 side quests. Ooh, and a Moogle. You talk.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Well, here I am, so drink it in, Kupo. No
I'm
voice
sure it said
actor.
in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
He knows this stuff, but what does he know? What he doesn't know is that...
Nectar, you say? Clive.
You understand Moogle tongue, Kupo?
So it would seem.
Finally, Kupo. I love how they have the little Kupo icon. I've been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand a word I say.
That sounds... painful.
Read that fast. But now you're here, my pom-pom's safe at last. You can hear me. You can actually hear me, Kupo. It's our little secret. Okay. I mean, if the side quests that pop up in here are the only side quests we get, we might as well do them. They're not popping up that frequently. It's a bat, puppy cat. I don't know. Moogles have been around a long time. I mean, they've probably been around more than 20 years. I forget specifically which Final Fantasy they first show up in. But they're definitely within the first 6 at some point. I don't remember where though they pop up. They're pretty much a staple. Kind of like the Chocobos.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
It looks like the side quests are going to start making us go to, other places. Alright.
Alright, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig.
Yep,
Not
Lostwig.
the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Let's go and accept the other side quest. We might get lucky. They might be in the same area. Or, even if they're both outside the, if they're both outside the hideaway,
Isn't the Moogle funny?
we can do them both before we come back.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I guess this one's the same as the last one.
I'd be happy to help.
Just a waiter.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
I guess we'll do this one first. Let's prioritize this one. So, yeah.
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Okay, so one by the gate. We'll do the gate, and then the jail cell, and then the bunks. Here we go. The chokebow keeper.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
I wonder if that's my chokebow.
Courtesy of Kenneth.
Actually, I wonder what happened to my chokebow. A hearty meal.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
Maybe they're offended by the name Fat Chocobo.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Will do. Alright, next person. The prison guard. I don't see what that guy's doing. We need to put his butt to work. There's nobody in those jail cells. Especially after I've been kicked out. It looks like we got some new stuff at the forge and the shop. We should check those out.
Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon? The old jailer there? Or...
I guess we should wait for the shop,
so
though.
Soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
Let's see, a simple yet sustaining dish of boiled eggs and spelt bread lovingly assembled by the hideaway's resident mealsmith.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Okay. One more. Oh, we're going back to the bunks. Well, let's hope she's finished changing.
I really do with a proper place to train like that.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Different area.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
That was so serious. Got like no emotion. Well, I guess serious is an emotion.
Ah, wonderful.
But other than
you hear
that,
that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone.
all right, let's get our prize.
Kenneth now.
Let's get our prize and go do the other side quest. Or though maybe let's pass by the armor smith first.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
We'll talk to Sharon later. Or Karen, I guess.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Alright, what do we get for this? Hopefully some gear. We haven't gotten any gear in quite a while. More money. I'll take it. We can buy more gear with that. Alright. Let's check the armor smith and then leave for that side quest. What's new?
Quick. So, what'll it be?
Ooh, Gaia's Blade. After just making this one. Maybe we can... Oops. That's not what I wanted.
I see I'm busy here.
Maybe we can...
Saying forwarding, dear.
Can't believe we already have another strong weapon that we can make. Gaia Blade plus 2. Oh, if we had another Minotaur main, we could also upgrade it. Oh, let's not make any of these. I mean, that's quite an upgrade. 9 defense. Oh, we can't even do it. I suppose if we want to, we'd have to go buy the gold work sash. Or make our own, I suppose. Could do that. I think for now, let's just do the weapon. It's a pretty big jump, too. Oh no, it's this one. Still a fairly decent jump.
Should last you a good while.
Dress to the 5s. I don't think we can upgrade. Yeah, we need a Minotaur main. If only we could buy these, or, you know, certain materials.
Fine.
I do love getting me some new weapons. I don't know, I think I like the other one better, but you know. Whatever. Alright. Does it say anything about these activities? Nothing except where it is. Yep. Just like Final Fantasy XIV. Gives us the nice little range there of where we have to go. Looks like these side quests are going to get more involved. But, you know, if they stick like this, you know, somewhat, infrequent.
Someone's in trouble.
And, you know, only in the hideaway. Then we'll probably do all of them. Oh my god, the spiders. Oh, my dog's not with me. Because he didn't come, I suppose.
It's over.
Or is he with me? Oh, no, I hear a dog.
That's enough.
Oh, I can't believe we got that punish. Oh, I forgot that this was my move now. Oh well. Should have got more than one enemy in that. Right in the face, dude. She's pretty much sitting right there. Oh, I do have a dog with me. Didn't even realize he came with me. Enemy slain. I feel like we should get a perfect or like a no damage modifier. Get like a bonus in something, whether it be experience or money or ability points. I guess it doesn't matter.
You hurt.
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Yeah, I doubt that guy would have came to save you. I mean, if he was gonna come to save you, he was...
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Yeah, he was pretty worried. If he was gonna go, he would have went a long time ago. The companion AI is stuck in 2003. I will say that there have been, like when it comes to other, AI companions, which I think at this point has only been Sid. Because he's the only one I technically have zero control over. I have some control over the dog. If you look at the bottom left, I can sick him on enemies, heal myself, and do a move called Ravage. And I would say he's responsive when when I push those buttons.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
I guess the last fight was just a little weird because I didn't realize he was with me. Well, there's people here. None of you help that lady? Yeah. So I didn't really, I didn't use any of the dog commands. I didn't realize he was with me. But I would think that he has his own sets of moves. Or, I mean, he probably does them, but just with less frequency. So I guess maybe he could be a little more aggressive. But I suppose, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, you want the AI companion to be aggressive when you're in a fight. But sometimes you want to run past enemies. And then you always have these AI companions, like aggro enemies. Enemies that you just want to run away from. It'd be nice if they gave us like a choice to like change the behavior of these AI companions. Like set them to always aggressive or defensive or I guess offensive, defensive, and restorative. That's usually what they do in Final Fantasy games. They usually have those kind of options.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Why are you asking me? She's right there.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
I knew I didn't like this guy.
Here.
Well, I feel like the AI shouldn't engage until I attack the enemy. That would probably be a good way around it. Because it seems like some AI, I'm not saying this game, but it seems that some AI will automatically attack as soon as you've achieved aggro. Which has its benefits, right? It gets them pouncing, like, immediately. But sometimes it can lead you into some unwanted fights. Let's see, rich, loomy earth gathered from the vineyards of Gauntlet's bales for use in the gardener's Bohemil's experiment.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's
all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
I mean, she's got a point. Dude's doing some work out here.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too. but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Okay. I suppose the good thing about doing these quests is getting all this crafting material, because the experience is just trash.
Now, my research can continue apace.
I wasn't paying
and when my
attention,
fertilizer is
but I think we got more experience in that fight we just
We're
had.
looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
So let's see here. Yep, looks like we have nothing else to do other than talk to her. Alright, let's see what she wants. I really don't know why we're talking to her.
What do you want?
I don't know.
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Why?
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
What do we have to do to... I mean, why do we have to thank her? What did she really do for us? Oh, we should have. Oh, well. Damn it. Wait, is this a... Oh, no, I have a +1. I need to check the shop first. Yep, second mistake. I decided to go to the blacksmith because she had the quest mark, you know, the main quest marker on her. Oh, well. Next time. It's an accessory. I don't know, is that a good move? Kind of wild to have an accessory just for one move. Must be pretty good, right?
You'll not find a better price than that.
Alright.
Off you go, then. And best of luck.
Let's get out
I
of here
should
then.
probably say thank you to Gav, too.
Okay, let's thank him. Oh, I would think he'd be resting, but I guess not.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh?
That dude have
Rosaria ain't what she used to
retails.
be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
He does have 3 tiny ponytails.
Thank
Very
you, Gav.
strange.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
What's with
you? Take care. All right.
that? Something is going on between these two.
Craphead goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
It's like the second awkward interaction between those two.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
You know, it's kind of wild that they actually kind of look like their icons. Like she looks like a Shiva. If I had to like take Shiva's design and make a character from that, icon, she like fits the bill perfectly. And the same thing with Clive. He looks like an Ifrit. And I guess the same thing for Joshua too, with the red hair. Looks like a phoenix. I don't know. I guess the same thing with Garuda. I don't know about Bahamut though. I suppose Bahamut, the guy who turned into Bahamut, was a prince at a minimum, and Bahamut is the king of dragons. So Another thing I just noticed, isn't it usually in Final Fantasy games, Shiva and Ifrit, I wouldn't say they're like mortal enemies, but they always seem to clash against each other. The fact that like they're on the same side, essentially, in this game, it's just kind of wild. Let's see, the 3 reeds. Rising waters transformed once fertile farmland into a noisome morass, rendering it nigh uninhabitable to all but leeches and lizards. I don't know if Cid would be the person I would draw to represent Ramuh. I guess maybe he would be like a young version of Ramuh. I mean, but look at her. Her hair is pretty much red. I mean,
Rosaria.
blue.
It's been 13 years.
And she's got a
This
blue
breeze,
outfit.
The smell of the grass. It's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now.
The cutscenes tonight. Tonight's stream is,
thanks to you,
pretty much a movie. I suppose there was that intense fight with Garuda. The Imperial province of Rosaria.
We should press on.
Wonder how far this place is from the Phoenix Gate. Alright. Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Let's see. Oh man, we have side quests outside of the hideaway. That's what I was afraid of.
Look at the fuse on this.
Oh man, we got items all over the place. Oh, is that an enemy? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope. I could have sworn I dodged that, but alright. This was a tad bit too late. He's got a lot of HP. I can't do anything when he's when we're doing that ability. That ability kind of sucks for that reason.
Get him!
Great, now we gotta grab. Still not doing that much stagger damage. Kind of crazy. Is she not helping me? I don't understand. I don't think she's doing any work. Oh, that's right. We did get a new weapon.
Not this time.
Oh, we went crazy.
Take this.
Oh, she's actually... Oh, she healed me? Oh, there she goes. Finally, she's doing something. And we did take a lot of damage on this fight, though. Hopefully we can kill him in the stagger. It's way too dangerous. There we go. Oh, no. There we go. At least it's decent ability points. It'd be nice if I could tell her to heal me.
Let's make this quick.
These guys are easier. I don't want to run away from too many fights. I don't want to fall behind in levels. I don't really know if this is a game where they expect you to grind. So we'll do what we can. Pretty much just killing enemies we run into. For the most part. Might run away from some of them. Might get tedious after a while. At least if, you know, if we stay in the same area. Come on. Come on. I wonder if that's enough to reach all of them. I got 2 of them. Yeah, I think I got all 3. Maybe. Oh no, maybe not. Nope. Oh, it's a different one. Where did these guys come from? Much easier than the other ones. Just trying to see. You know,
they never finished building the bridge then.
Picking up these items.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oh, there's some items. Oh, oh, another enemy. Oh, I think that guy drops what I need to make
Goblins.
or upgrade my weapon.
My first mission was in vain. Over here.
So I came across an article talking about talking about sprinting in this game. Oh god, dude, you gotta be kidding me. And apparently I was right. There is no button to sprint. He just automatically does it after 5 or 6 seconds.
Best roll ready.
What the? Oh, I thought that was... I thought somebody threw ice on me. Let's say. Fine hound. There we go. When he's staggered too. Yeah, doesn't really. More of an AoE ability. Doesn't really do that much damage, raw damage, I suppose. But it's probably better than just straight up attack, even when the enemies are staggered. Why do these guys always have so much freaking HP?
Too slow.
Dude, I feel like it's kind of wild that they still have, even after those perfect dodges, they like, do attacks. Wild. Seems like there's like no point, and you know sometimes like attack. You do get a bonus of attacking after the perfect dodge. They just keep swinging sometimes. You just like get hit anyways. I don't know how useful it is.
Lend me your strength. Too slow.
Looks like she knows the perfect time to do her moves too, when the dude's staggered. I can't believe we still do not have a cure at this point. Or that he can't heal me, like. You heal me? Oh well, you know, I wasn't even paying attention. What did we even get for that fight? Was it even worth it? Well, here's hoping. Alright, let's go see what this, oops. Let's go, see what this side quest is all about. All this money spent on mocap design, music, and cinematic cameras, yet no AAA game can beat Anor Londo reveal in Dark Souls 1. That was a pretty epic reveal. But, you know,
Stop and give me an hand.
I am a fan of Final Fantasy, so I do love this kind of style. Looks like the combat was made to make you feel OP. True, but it is getting more difficult, to be honest. Yo, the Mallard, welcome to the stream. Final Fantasy 3 is your favorite Final Fantasy? That's a good one. I don't know if I'd pick it as my favorite. I think Final Fantasy 6 would be my favorite if we're just looking at the 2D games.
Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed.
Now with 3D games, who knows?
Better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded.
There's just so many good Final Fantasies.
You understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was really late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Okay, we're going there anyways.
Fine. That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
You've played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, and 9. And there's some good ones, you know, in that list right there. I don't remember Final Fantasy 2 very well, but, you know, I remember them being okay. And there's something just special about Final Fantasy 1. I love Final Fantasy 1. It's like, it's simple, but it's like satisfying. And Final Fantasy 9 is great. I recommend playing Final Fantasy 6, 7, and 8. You might like them too. And you can't go wrong with Final Fantasy 10. And this game is shaping out to be pretty good. I'm enjoying my time. But I can understand people that are like, you know, they like the turn-based kind of combat of Final Fantasy, and they might not like this action RPG kind of style. But I like it. But I realize it's not for everybody. But I mean, it's not surprising. I feel like they would sell a lot less copies of Final Fantasy 16 if it was turn-based. Okay, let's keep pushing. I mean, we can definitely take our time here and explore and try to find every single item.
Martha's Rest.
Oh, there's one there. But we'll just pick up what we see, I suppose. The draw distance on the items is pretty far, so... Oh. Maybe too far. Oh, there's a bridge. Okay. Turn-based is better than action-based. Because it's repetitive. I mean, wouldn't you say, I mean, in its nature, turn-based is repetitive. I mean, yeah, sure, you do have, you know, as you go further in the game, you do have different abilities. I gotta say, there's, you know, there's more to this game than just mashing square. Right, we got we got our combo here, which is just mashing square, but there are other abilities. I mean, we can even charge our sword here. No more enemies, though. All right, we got our thrust ability. And then we also have magic of different kinds, too. And I'm sure we'll get more as the game progresses. And I think right now we have 6 abilities specific to the icons, 3 for each, pretty much.
That's one of our branded.
But it starts off kind of easy and maybe a little repetitive, but it only stays like that for a couple hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours, and not even that really. Yeah, no, I guess 2 to 3 hours. It's pretty basic, but I guess the game is just trying to start you off pretty easy, because it does get a little more complicated as we progress through the game.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
Sealed crate. Have I heard Mario RPG is getting a remake? Oh yeah, I'm super excited. I'm honestly like one of those people that just didn't play the original, which is kind of shocking. I'm wondering, well, I might as well just wait for the remake,
This
right?
is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
You forgot that you played Final Fantasy IV? How can you forget? It's like one of the better ones. One of the better, I mean, I consider the first 6 Final Fantasies, I mean, those were the ones that were on the NES and the Super NES. So I kind of like bunched them together. And then I bunch Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 together. And then I guess you can bunch 10. After that, it's kind of just kind of personal preference. I guess 10, 10, 2, and 12. Those are all on PS2.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
And then the 13 trilogy.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
That was on PS3. And then, I'm not counting 11 or 14.
Very good to East Pool.
And then what? 15 was on PS4. So they're kind of in their own category. That's how I would like break it apart. I like how Final Fantasy is becoming more medieval, futuristic. Yeah, the futuristic stuff is so overdone. I kind of wish they would go back to like random stuff. Like Final Fantasy X kind of had like a tropical feeling to it. I wish they would just do something crazy like, I mean, this is like medieval, so that's cool. But like, I don't know, Final Fantasy in Japan or Final Fantasy in like Egypt or something like that. Use or like playing off some of those cultures and themes. Just something like
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
just something different.
Back when we had proper leaders.
And this is pretty nice. No dressing greens of Geishel, never down raw, less bitter juices inspire violent retching and loose bowels. Avoid the frying pan, lest foul stink taints the iron, rendering it none better than slag, and by no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite stable boss. If suffer the fodder one must, first mixed with 9 parts Drake's mint, 6 parts lemon peel, or 3 parts ginger root, and soak in honeyed wine for a quarter moon to lessen Maldor.
Trades? Not yet.
The falling cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the ass. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, hoisting, fingering. That last one.
Selling our blades and our bodies.
Final Fantasy in space. Hey, that's been overdone. I mean, Final Fantasy ends up going to space quite often. I mean, I think Final Fantasy IV, you go in space. I'm not sure if you go to... I know there's another one in the first 6. I think there's like 2 in the first 6 where you go to space. You go to space in Final Fantasy VII. You go to space in Final Fantasy VIII. And they kind of stopped doing it after that. I don't think... I mean, I don't know if you'd count Final Fantasy IX. That's not really space. Final Fantasy during World War II. That'd be wild.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Pretty sure Gav said to mention Sid, not him. Because it's all the same.
Before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
We can make it across
What a
that.
nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job. And he hasn't come back.
You can jump over
Do
that
you
little
think
hole.
something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Oh, nice, nice. Give me some money for this one. Final Fantasy in Africa. Hey, I would take it.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
I mean, technically, Egypt is in Africa. But I'll take anything that's different. Did I run up on this? I wonder how close we have to be to get to that. I guess let's check some of these areas. Apparently there's a shop around here. Went wrong direction. Was it inside the building we were just in?
Do you like that? Oh, there's plenty more of that.
I love how there's one random chicken in town. Well, Thankfully, he's probably not like the one in Zelda. But who knows? Let's see if we can strike him. Oh no, we can't even pull our sword out. Man, I hate that there's no mini-map. Gotta pause
What
every
are you
time.
after?
Alright. Same stuff we see at... I guess the shops pretty much have the same things. Even though they're in different areas. Oh, they probably have a different... Yeah. They have a different song, I suppose. That might be the only thing. Let's get some high
Much
potions.
obliged.
Can never have enough. Okay. You know, there was a little icon saying that he had new stuff. I guess it's the song. That's new.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Final Fantasy in modern day, not futuristic like 2023. I'm wondering if any of them kind of fit the bill on that. I mean, I guess you can say some of them did, but I guess it's just up to personal interpretation. Okay, let's go and find this dude
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
before he ends up getting himself killed. Luckily for us, we somehow get there just in time every time.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
Oh, that was
It came
quick.
from under the bridge. Come on.
Wasn't expecting to find him that fast. If only you could sprint with some urgency.
There he is.
Oh, these guys have more HP than the normal ones.
Hold on, we're coming.
That was a waste. Didn't realize they were already dead. Quick fight. Final Fantasy in the NFL. You know, they do have a Final Fantasy that's kind of like a Smash Brothers kind of fighting game. We should play that at some point.
Thank you, my lady.
There's definitely some
You
spin-offs.
saved my life.
We should definitely check
Not
them
at
out
all.
at some point.
You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's.
It's not.
She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
I still think we can make that jump.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
You think the years of Final Fantasy games take place, let's see, 1 to 5, 1200 AC, 6,
The bridge will be
1910
fixed when
AC,
it's fixed, all right?
7, 2350, 8, 2150, 9, 1600. Yeah, maybe you got a point there. That does seem... I mean, it's much easier, I feel like, with Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. And I guess, like,
If it weren't for that mark,
I don't know, it's hard to
pull
tell.
that
But
sword from
it
its
seems like it's harder to tell for the first 6. I wonder if anybody's done any deeper research. I wonder if there's like a YouTube video
It
with
was
like some
good, honest work building the
someone's like
aqueduct.
done like a
When we
deep
had
dive.
Proper leaders and proper trades. Not just.
Or if it's even
Ah,
just
you're
listed
back.
somewhere.
What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food.
Hunting for people.
Can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
The reason why you think 6 is in 1910 is because of all the steampunk technology. Yeah, it makes sense. Why do I feel like I'm watching The Hobbits right now? Maybe the voice actors?
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you.
I love how it's
I
called
prefer the
Imperial
truth.
Gold, but it tastes like
Why there are
crap.
so few bearers around here?
Why call it gold
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
You know, I don't think I still understand who these bearers are.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings.
I wonder if it's people that can become
Now,
dominants.
they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you.
and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
She's saying a lot of words that I don't understand. An abbey? I wonder what that make? I guess it's the name of a place? I don't know. You have a question for me? Where do you think the Final Fantasy games take place? All the ones I've played or heard of. Well, I've played all of them. I haven't beaten all of them.
Make sure you're aiming
I'm actually personally going through a, well, I took a pause on it, but I was doing a marathon of the Final Fantasy games. So we have Let's Plays of all those. I think the first 10 are on the channel.
I knew that children were tested.
Kind of got burned out at 10
Bearer's
too.
fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way. Did we?
No.
And then, you know, the ones after that I just didn't finish, but I have played all of them to a varying degree, except for 11. That's an online one. I mean, where do they take place? You know, I would think that they would take place on Earth, right? Or some special. I would think it's based on Earth, but usually it's aren't the places usually called Gaia, which means Earth, right? So that's where I thought they took place, but I could be wrong on that, I suppose. I guess we just have to stop doing our combo, or else we're gonna get hit when we're doing that ability. Garuda's ability.
There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! Sick of Torgal!
Alright, this fight's going pretty smoothly. I mean, he is a turtle, so he is kind of slow.
Too slow.
Too slow. Well, the dude is a turtle.
That'll help.
Father would be proud.
Just asking, is there airships in this game? I have not. An airship has been mentioned in this game, but when it was mentioned, it seemed like it was like the ruins of an airship. So whether there'll be like functioning airships in this game,
No mistakes.
I do not know at the moment. But you know, a lot of the classic Final Fantasy, you know, themes and people and technologies have been mentioned in some cases. Like, I mean, we've already seen Cid. We've seen a lot of very familiar summons. They did mention airships, like I said. And if you're familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, the MMORPG, this game was made by the same people who made that RPG. So there is a lot of similarities between these two games. Off my speech, Final Fantasy, you think Final Fantasy takes place between 900 and 1200. You're actually, they actually tell you when it takes place. And you're pretty close. I think the game starts out when we're young, right? Like it goes back and forth, and we had like a flashback, but currently at this moment, it's the year 873. So you're pretty close with that 900 guess. Lots of enemies here. Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. Good thing I just did take these guys out. Oh, I probably shouldn't have used that. A waste. What's this? I guess just a chest. But goblin coin and some rafting material. Didn't realize there'd be stuff like that around here. It's got a bridge over here. Let's check what's on the other side of this bridge. Come on. Alright, another item there. Is that guy? I guess he does.
Holding back.
He does aggro, I suppose. Just keep running. Oh, fine, let's take him out.
There, boy.
Great. Do that extra bit of damage and oh great, we dodged right into his face.
Keep your distance, boy.
Oh, we're doing so well before, now we're just terrible. Wow, that does a lot of will damage.
My wounds, boy.
That was stupid. It's amazing how easy the fight went for us the first time and how bad it's going now.
You know what to do, boy. Wake wins.
Oh nice, I think that's the first time we've done 10,000 stagger damage.
Toggle.
Damn it. Mistiming these now. Ah, damn it. I pushed the wrong button. I didn't mean to use it twice. What's the Final Fantasy 17 is Norse mythology, kind of about the Vikings. And that might not be a bad idea, like you're on the water, kind of like Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, or kind of like a pirate. That would be pretty cool. Man, those guys are no joke. They have so much HP. Which, you know, considering they're Adamantoise, that's not surprising. Here's hoping me coming to this little island wasn't a complete waste of time. Another chest, please. No chest. Kind of wild to think of Final Fantasy 17. You know, I saw a picture of that somebody posted on Reddit. And they bought the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster for the Nintendo Switch. You know, the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy 1 through 6. And they also bought Final Fantasy 16. I was just like, kind of wild. Like, in 2023, you have, you know, somebody, me included, I did the same thing. They just came at different times. But you can buy Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 16 pretty much at the same time. And it's not like Final Fantasy, you know, it's not like you're buying an old game. Like the Pixel remasters came out like what, a month or two ago? I think I got mine like a couple weeks ago at this point.
There's the Abbey.
It's just still kind of crazy.
What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Oh yeah, if you have more exact dates for the first 5 Final Fantasy games, yeah, let me know. This is it's a pretty interesting topic. One that I have actually not even thought about. surprisingly enough. Kind of makes, like I said, kind of makes me want to watch some
day to you.
videos on it.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
Who is this Grieger? They've mentioned it before. Must be the
We
god
came
of
to
this
offer a
place.
donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die.
Wonder who that lady is with the dragon wrapped
Please,
around
Father.
her.
Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
I wonder what's wrong with them. Is this the fate of all bearers? What's with them? Is that
Curse has
sweat?
taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
And this dude gonna die right in front of us? Oh. I think so. Dude literally turned to stone right in front of me.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
Are we also a bear? Is that going to happen to us? Or are we special? Final Fantasy in ancient Greece.
When next you see Martha, pray
I'll
tell
take
her
that.
that 2 more have succumbed.
I just saw your message now. Also Final Fantasy in Madagascar. The place or the movie? Both would be pretty cool. I mean, I really like seeing the Final Fantasy characters in the Kingdom Hearts games.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
I definitely do want to do a playthrough of at least the main 3 Kingdom Hearts. And then maybe, who knows, talk about the spin-offs at some point. See, you say Final Fantasy 1 is in 1134. Final Fantasy 2 is in 1152. Final Fantasy 3 in 1022. Final Fantasy 4 in 1509. Final Fantasy 5 in 1233. Now, are these just like your best guesses, or like what the games, kind of feel like they are? Or do you have some sort of, Have you done like some digging into it? And like look, like are there like clues within the games that kind of lead you to that point? Hey, thanks for coming to the stream, Cat. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Yeah, okay. Those chocobos. Oh, we could probably buy some geishal greens, and catch them. I imagine. There's no way this guy's gonna fight me. I imagine he would walk. Really? I give him a chance to run away. Gonna run away? No. Man, I'm surprised they're letting you kill chocobos. They don't usually let you kill chocobos. Also, there's a weird looking chocobo over there. I don't want to kill blue bird. I don't want to kill you, but you look pretty interesting. Didn't even stand a chance. Poor chocobo.
Sick 'em, Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy.
Do I think ducks are cute? Yeah, I think so. I don't know how friendly they are. I know geese are pretty mean. I don't know if ducks are just as mean. Alright, let's go back to Martha. I mean, I suppose we could just kind of fast travel back. I think there was an obelisk in town. You know, those guys do give decent experience. I've gotten less experience for like major events in this game, which is kind of wild. Okay, are we close? You know, it might be kind of a pain. Alice just kind of... Actually, Alice just teleport back. No need to waste time. Especially with the PS5's SSD. Pretty much no load times. Hell, I don't even know if... I mean, there was this like 2 or 3 second load time. I don't know if that was done, you know, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 seconds. Is it needed 2 or 3 seconds? Or that they're like artificially putting in load times. Because if it was just instant, it might be kind of, you know, jarring. Geese aren't mean to people. Just get mad because they get too close to their babies. Or they're mean to the geese. I don't know. I don't think I've met... I mean, that's just what I hear from people.
Good, honest work.
I don't think I've met any of them in real life. Or in person.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours,
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Another seal. Everybody's well connected in this game.
Welcome here.
A lot of people in this resistance group, pretty much.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Yeah, we got more experience for killing those weak enemies than this quest. Cutscene after cutscene. They just keep coming. Oh, look at that. There's Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
Turning to stone.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
He sounds like Gandalf. When he turns into his icon, he looks like him too. Yo, Budge. Long time no see, man.
For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Things are going great. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye,
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
No, I don't think I've ever seen him use both of those swords.
Ta-ra then.
You met a Canadian goose that ate out of your hand, and when I stand up, he or she started walking towards me and sat down near me. Huh, that is kind of surprising. Kept missing me by a couple minutes each day. You finally caught up to me. Yeah, I mean, we've been streaming only for 2 hours usually, but I've been doing the full 3-hour stream now that Final Fantasy 16 came out. At least for a little
Rich
while.
He's supposed mended by the sound of it. I thought I might have a chance to put my feet up.
Where'd you think your feet have been the past fortnight?
Okay, I suppose we better keep pushing. Oh, there's some side quests here. I guess not. Let's go do these. You have a question. Have I ever watched One Piece? Well, it's crazy how many people come into the stream and talk about One Piece. Yes, I am fully caught up with One Piece, eagerly waiting for Gear 5 or 5th gear, whatever you want to call it. Main character kind of looks like Cloud Strife mixed with Zack. I thought he kind of looked like the main character in Final Fantasy 15. Like if you look at Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, when he's like a little older and he's got that beard, looks just like him.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down, I'll make it worth your while.
Why not?
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Of course.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
It almost seems strange seeing these graphics since you've been doing the Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remaster. You know, I actually was talking about that earlier in the stream, that it was kind of wild that just a couple weeks ago I bought the Pixel Remasters, and it's just kind of wild to like be able to buy like Final Fantasy 1 through 6 and Final Fantasy 16 pretty much the same
Imperials do.
Did the last guy drop one of the 4 elemental crystals? I don't think so.
Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
Yeah, it seems like
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters
a lot
into
of
his
the
own hands.
a lot of the elemental
Bearers are hardly
crystal.
difficult to spot.
A lot,
What do you mean about being played false, I wonder?
a lot of the elemental crystals are kind of just used for everyday things. Kind of like, I mean, Sid lit a cigarette with one of them, so he was using it as a lighter, pretty much. Yo, Lightning Shot, welcome to the stream. What have you missed? A lot of cutscenes. The normal, typical fighting. We did get some new abilities. Kind of like these. I guess I could show them.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal.
From a different kind of icon. And we did kind of have a different fight. Kind of hard to explain. We kind of turned into our icon of Free and had like a giant like monster battle. Kind of like you would experience in like Bayonetta 3 when Bayonetta turned into Gamora.
Stay down!
So, if you're familiar with that. What seems to be the initial plot of this? You've only seen the first trailer for this, so you have no idea. I don't. So we're pretty much a prince. We start off the game as a prince who is in charge of. I mean, it's kind of a wild beginning. So in the beginning, we're a prince. We had a king for a father, and I guess you can say that archduke. I guess not really a king. And then we obviously had a mother and a younger brother called Joshua. And apparently there are these things called icons, which are pretty much like summons, right? And we were there. We were technically a failure. We were supposed to be in control of the Phoenix summon, but we were a failure apparently. And our younger brother, Joshua, turned out to be the person who got the blessing or the powers of the Phoenix.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
And then let's see after that. Since we were pretty much a failure, we were tasked with protecting Joshua.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
We were pretty much called his shield.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
And then let's see, all this stuff happened like 13 years ago, so we're like much younger. But during that time, apparently, the kingdom of Rosaria, which was the kingdom we were from, was about to be attacked by some other kingdom. I forget the name. So, along with the Archduke, us, and Joshua, we set out to go to this place called the Phoenix Gate to do something there. It was like a tradition to go there before starting any battles. And things got crazy at Phoenix Gate. Our younger brother Joshua, turned into the Phoenix summon, but was killed, unfortunately, at that time from another icon, a Freet. And the weird thing about that is that they're technically both icons of fire, which shouldn't exist. So, like, since that happened, we've been looking for this icon of fire, a Freet, or whoever's in control of a Freet, to get revenge for the, for him killing our brother Joshua. And quite recently, like towards the beginning of the stream, we found out that we are a Freet. So we ended up killing our brother because we lost control. And that's pretty much the main plot points so far.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
We just got done streaming Neo 2 Complete Edition remastered version for PS5. Oh, nice. People have been talking about,
You barely have to
me
step out
playing
your
that game. And, at some point, maybe we shall.
That's one of our branded.
You can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
I don't think, I know Final Fantasy VII is different, but I like it. And with, playing this game and knowing that, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming out next year, I'm sure the combat is going to be more complex than the first one, so it should be pretty fun. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for a different Final Fantasy VII.
The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At
Like,
least I know which way he went.
I feel like things are going to get pretty wild. I mean, the first one was pretty close to the original story, but I feel like Rebirth is going to take a huge departure from it. I don't like that we have to wait so long to play all three of them. But at least we know there's only going to be 3. And it's kind of wild that Rebirth is going to be on 2 discs, which I believe is the first time for a PS5 game. I think the discs on the PS5 are 100 gigs. So this game could be close to 200 gigs, which is wild.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years.
Okay, seems like we're done with that
Easy to be
quest.
betrayed by a
Or at
friend.
least, the main portion of it. Let's run back. Let's see, Crab's eating a crystal. That's kind of suspicious. Man, enemies are kind of stupid. Can't expect them to know any better. I probably thought it was food. I mean, that's why there's so many monsters here. Because they're looking for food. You hate the name Joshua, you don't know why. I don't know either. I have no opinion on the name. Don't hate it, don't like it. You're writing a One Piece fan fiction? Have I ever wrote one? Not really. I'm not much of a writer. You love that the NPCs have your local accent? I gotta say that the voice acting is top notch in this game.
That's one of our branded.
I am enjoying it quite a bit. Odyssey brother dies. Now you have to travel a Venge journey of self-discovery and gain the power of the icons in the process until the real bad guy unveils himself. Now that I read that, there are a couple things that happened in the beginning that I forgot to mention. The reason we got attacked at this place called the Phoenix Gate, that place we went to prepare for or to do some ritual before the fight, was because we were betrayed by our mother. And I swear, if you play this game and you see the mother, you know instantly that she's up to something. She's just so evil and mean.
I'll go myself.
Oozes that evilness.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well, branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty... I mean, there's more information that's important to what I said, but I feel like saying that one specific thing that I'm thinking of would probably be a little bit of a spoiler. I mean, it already happened. Actually happened in today's stream. So I suppose if you were watching it, you would probably already know. But if you're planning on playing it, maybe I won't spoil it. But yeah, everything I said was pretty much everything that happened within the first 5 hours of the game. Something like that. Oh, in this game we can pet the dog.
After it.
Well, we can. It just doesn't always happen.
Good boy.
Oh, nice. We get an achievement for that. I guess you have to do it a couple times to get the achievement, because I've done that a couple times. Let's see, yeah, Philia 2024. I'm old as well. Maybe I'll play the end to the Final Fantasy VII Remake when I'm like 35 or something. Another side quest. Okay. Go across the bridge. Rebirth is also supposed to have some open world, whether it's as large as Final Fantasy VII or more like Final Fantasy 15 linear open world. You're not sure. I imagine it's going to be something like this game.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Thanks, buddy. The which
Martha
Final
said
Fantasy
the light
female is
spread
the
even
most
further
attractive?
south,
Which witch are you
pushing in
talking
more
about?
monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
You talking about this
Then
lady
we should
here?
have to keep our wits about us.
Oh, for those of you in the chat that didn't hear when I said who she is, if you had to take a guess on who she looks like, who would you say that she is? Considering the stuff that I've mentioned about, you know, icons. You know, when I say icons, I mean summon. That's what they're called in this game. They're called icons. And if you're playing Final Fantasy VIII, they're called GFs, and sometimes they call them primals in Final Fantasy 14. You got a bunch of different names for them. I feel you on that, Twitch. Tifa is the waifu. You want to get the 3D remakes out of the old ones, as well as the pixel remasters. There has been rumors that there is going to be a Final Fantasy IX remake. Now, I really doubt it's going to be as involved as, you know, the Final Fantasy VII remake. But who knows? It might be. I think it would be, you know, it'd probably be more than the pixel remasters.
You make it look easy.
But not as much of a remake as the Final Fantasy VII. The original Final Fantasy VII is the best world map theme in all of gaming. I don't remember it specifically. But, you know, Final Fantasy games are known for having good music. Wouldn't surprise me. Ooh, I didn't know she could freeze enemies like that. They already did a remaster for Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, I suppose, right? But the rumor is that it's a Final Fantasy IX remake. Now, I don't know how deep they're going to go into it. But that remaster for Final Fantasy IX was done... Wasn't it done when they released the PC port? Cool. Oh, that didn't end it, unfortunately. Oh, another thing that's interesting about this game is there is no MP. I could just keep tossing this magic over and over again. Infinite MP, apparently. The abilities have cooldowns, but other than that... You think she looks like Shiva, Fudge? Well, that's a very good guess because you're absolutely right. There are a lot of people. There are some people in this game that have that can turn into these icons and, you know, use their powers. She is Shiva. I mean, if she didn't, I guess the ice magic gives it away, right? But she does look like a Shiva. Like, if you took Shiva's design and said, I want to make a human out of that design, she'd be perfect. Looks like Rosa from Final Fantasy IV. I think so, but just different colored hair, right?
You there! Over here!
I think she had white hair, right? Or like gold hair, I don't know.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marthas, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
On it.
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
You believe the remake for Final Fantasy IX is confirmed, but you have no idea what kind of remake it is. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about it being confirmed. I remember hearing that it was leaked with a bunch of other games that ended up becoming true.
They look hungry, all
So
right.
people assuming that it is true. I'd have to agree with them, considering all the other leaks were true. But I don't think it's been like officially announced. I'm an infinite wizard, Harry.
How to find this
Sure am.
Bryce and let him
I
know
don't
the
think there's
road's
been any
safe.
other Final Fantasy games. I think they've all had some form of MP. I think the only one that's different is probably Final Fantasy 1 with magic charges. But that's pretty much just MP, right?
Wonder how long that bait will last.
Sephiroth has so much drip. You're gonna leave the stream. Well, thanks for coming to the stream, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Had a nice conversation.
You, Bryce?
With you.
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Alright. These side quests are nice little diversions, but, you know, they don't take too much time. So I'm happy for that. You forgot how much you like the Final Fantasy II level system? It's been so long since I played it. Don't even remember it anymore. The voice actor's so familiar. I suppose you can look online. They're bound to, or you should be able to find out pretty easy who the voice actors are.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Come on, let me pet you. It's so difficult. I wonder if you keep doing this, if you get some, if you know, you get some boost or benefit from it.
You like that, don't you?
All the characters can be heavy hitters and good magic users. No class system. Oh, there's no class. That's not the one with the class system, right? But I know Final Fantasy V. I forget which one's there, but there's two Final Fantasies that have the class system, and it's Final Fantasy V and some other one I forget. The class system in Final Fantasy V is far superior. The other one is just terrible. Whichever game that is, that's my least favorite. Out of the first 6, at least. Soldier first class, pretty much. Kind of has the sword on his back, kind of like Cloud did in the remake. Alright, let's keep going for East Pole. Enough side quests. Let's hope we don't run into another one. I mean, it's been nice doing them. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Oh, it looks like there was more than just that one enemy. So at least it wasn't a waste of time. Yeah, but like I said, we've been doing a lot of side quests back to back to back. It'd be nice to continue on with the main story. Oh, you think? Oh, yeah. Oh, 3 was the one with the job system. Oh, it definitely wasn't 4.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
4. I think 4 is the one with the dragoons, or the dragoon cane, and the knight. I think there was a knight. You turn into a knight. You start off as a dark knight, I think, and you turn into a knight. I think that's Final Fantasy 4.
Yes.
That one's a good one.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Nice, peaceful
And you have
looking
been
town.
wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
Oh, it looks like he knows where his mother is.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Oh, it's him. All right.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Oh, do I get a new outfit? It's about time. Had the same outfit since the beginning of the game.
"13 years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dhalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
Are they dating? I don't
said
know.
A prayer
I don't
to
think so.
Metia, and that prayer was answered.
More of a childhood friend. Yep, that's her child. It's her as a child.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
I can see something like that happening, like at the end of the game. Or maybe right now. Maybe
We
you're
should get
right.
some rest.
I can't believe you asked that question right before that cutscene right there.
Good night, Clive.
Hey, maybe we take our revenge and become the new king and
Sleep
queen.
well.
Yeah, but she's pretty much been she was a childhood friend, and then during the 13 years, we pretty much didn't see her, and
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
we saved her at the
Perhaps
beginning
now
of the
people
game.
will not flee at the sight of me.
You know, after those 13
You
years,
look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
she's pretty much been resting the whole time.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
It's probably been only like an hour since she
Before
joined our
Elwyn
party.
became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs.
Oh,
long everything
nice,
else.
nice. We do have a new piece of we do have new gear. I was wondering.
I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
That's exactly what we're missing from our outfit.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Is that a new sword too?
Thank you. You've been most kind.
Definitely looks
No,
different.
I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Oh, yep. New weapon, lots of new
If we follow
gear.
the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
So I was saying that this outfit suits him more because of her outfit, right? She's Shiva. She's got that blue outfit, and we are Ifrit. And I was wondering, we didn't have a red outfit, but we finally got it. So, oh, it looks like they already equipped all that stuff for me. I don't know if we need to. Increases the rising flame damage by 10%. Heat wave by 9. Scarlet. I wonder if these are better to put on. As opposed to just raw damage output. This is attack. This is money. And this is defense. I think we'll just leave it. But, you know, after that cutscene we just saw, I mean, like an hour ago when she was when she first joined our party, I thought it was strange that, you know, throughout all of Final Fantasy, Ifrit and Shiva are normally I don't know if rivals is the best word, but enemies, pretty much opposite summons, whatever you want to say. And now we're pretty much teammates, and maybe even more than that. That's kind of wild. I mean, could you imagine Ifrit and Shiva hooking up? That's pretty much what's about to happen, based on that last cutscene.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
The Breath of Wind. Oh, that's so close to the Breath of the Wild. Let's buy our potions.
There you are.
Yep, they do say opposites
Safe
attract.
travels.
Definitely got a point there. Alright, so it looks like we're done with this place. I mean, I'm sure there's probably items that we might have missed, but in terms of side quests, we're done.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes.
Yeah, that was probably a
The
bad
selfsame
choice.
garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
He was trying to stay under the radar. Probably a bad idea to put his father's clothes on.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to.
Sanbreque, that's how you pronounce it. I'll probably forget, but
In your father's day,
you can at least say it
any
right
bearer
once.
who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Well, easy money. I'll take it. And it's not like we have much of a choice. It is a main scenario quest.
Fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Well, we do look pretty similar.
I'm not sure this Arvis was used through.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It will be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Wonderful. Now we gotta find this dude.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry.
Hey, thanks
I'm
for
afraid
coming
I
to the
can't
stream,
help you with
Fudge.
your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if
Good
he's
to see you
waiting for
again.
something.
It's been a while.
We'll keep asking around
Have
then.
fun with your
Thank you.
episodes. I'm assuming of Final Fantasy 2, right? Unless you've started another game.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke.
Oh, Final Fantasy
Living in
2.
a dream he is.
That's good. Enjoy it.
Better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
I wonder if we're going to recognize this old man. I don't remember meeting any cooks in the beginning of the game.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Well, thankfully we have a marker. It pretty much tells us exactly where he is. Or wherever our next objective is.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
I was looking for items. There we go. I'll take you. 10 bloody hides. Oh, can I go up here? No. Alright. I still can't believe there's no sprint button. Not like L3 is used for anything. Why couldn't they just make that sprint? I don't know what they were thinking. You know, I've never I've never played Final Fantasy 14 on the controller. I wonder if there's like, similarities between that game and this one.
There's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry.
You better not jump off.
Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Hopefully that'll kill him. Hard to hit these guys. Nope, more enemies. That's fine. Much easier to kill. Now that they're on the ground. Easy fight. When you get really used to the the new abilities that you have and all that, things can go pretty smooth if you don't make any mistakes. Just notice we have quite a bit of ability points. Might want to spend them at some point.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
Poor dude's probably lost his mind.
Not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
That's so sad.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The Blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Cid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Okay, maybe we can finally make it to the Phoenix Gate. A lot of stuff has gotten in our way, but we did get some cool, we got a cool new outfit and a neat little weapon. So I'll take it. Let's see. Ability, we got all these abilities that we can, I wonder if we should just, let's save up for this, why not? It'd be nice to have a new ability. Summons a tornado that slowly hunts down nearby enemies, and upon ensnaring them, inflicts multiple hits. You know what's wild? I mean, just look at this. Right? You got you got these nice little circles. So if you look at it, we have these two icons. There's probably going to be another one over here, and then one over here, and one over here. So let's see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we have the ability to switch between 8 icons, this is going to be insane. Definitely going to be super complicated, having to switch between them. But who knows? Maybe they'll limit us to a couple, and we can't switch to them on the fly, like in the middle of battle. Let's save it. It's been forever since we saved it. Yeah, good thing there's auto saves, because we haven't saved it on like 6 levels. 5. Oh, nice. We get the little, pixel art representation of Jill. Almost forgot her name for a second. Okay, and I think with that, I'm gonna call it a night. Stayed an extra hour. And I would like to keep playing, but I got to get some sleep. Already 1 a.m. But if you want to know when I go live, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified. If you want to join the Discord, I'll put the link in the chat. Come join the Discord. Have a chat with me and the other people in the Discord. Recommend games for me to play. And, just chill and have a good time. And if I don't happen to stream for the day, that's probably where you're going to find out, because that's where I mention it. But, for those of you watching, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming to the stream anyways. Have a good night, good day, good evening, depending on where you are. And I'll see you tomorrow.